Oh, look what we got in the mail today. A 50-inch light bar from Baja Designs. This is gonna be badass. We're gonna stick it on the X3 today. Not much wiring to do. I already kind of pre-wired everything, but we wanted to go over this light bar because it is been a long time coming. Man, I'm over here knocking over stuff. 50-inch Onyx 6 dual control. What is a dual control? Dual control means the white lights and the ambers turn on separately, which is awesome for me because it's going to be a same or similar setup to my headlights. So I kind of have a low and a high beam going on here. So the clears will turn on with the clears, the ambers will turn on with the ambers, and I think that's pretty cool. So I'm going to install that today. But besides that, this is pretty much an update video because I haven't seen you guys in quite some time. Mainly because December was a really busy month for me. Me and the wife got married. Oh my God! Freaking, you know, obviously Christmas and New Year's, and it's just been very difficult for me to find time. And all of January, these first week and a half, 2 weeks, it's been raining almost every other day, and it's just dark by the time I get home. So it's been difficult to make videos, but I have a lot of content planned because one, not just this light bar am I installing on my X3, but we got something right over here. This is a big turbo 355 kit Desert Storm from the guys at Evo. I got this secondhand, but it's still glorious. So I'm excited to install that. I've actually been sitting on it for quite some time because I got some wrong parts. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. First, let's go over the light bar real quick. So these things are high quality. You know, we offer Baja Designs on the website, and I'm proud to offer Baja Designs on the website because I think it's probably the best brand or one of the best brands. Depends on what you like as far as when it comes to lighting. So I'm really excited because this light bar I ordered back in September. Unfortunately, they've been on super back order. I know I've been getting a bunch of pods like Squadrons and LP4s, but the light bars, the big main light bars like these, they've been on some serious back order. So I finally got it. It's been months later, but I'm excited because this cage is pretty much set up for Baja Designs products.
That's so fast.
And it's going to fit perfectly right here. Yeah, it's going to look awesome. So we're going to stick this on here. I got some wiring to do. The wiring's already ran through the tube, but I got 3 circuits I got to connect. And then we'll show you guys how that works with the dual control and how I have it set up on the Switch Pros. And then we'll talk about other things. So check this pole out that I have here. We've talked about the 360 cameras on one of the last videos I did, which talked about kind of the cameras I use, the equipment, how I get the 360 footage. And I got another pole here. This one is another 50, well actually it's the same freaking pole, but this is a different setup as far as the mounting. In the back I have a welded tab. It's a whip tab, it's nice and thick, and it holds my whip base so I can stick my whip in the back to get the cool footage. This one, however, we're using a Chupacabra off-road mount.
Chupacabra.
And those are awesome because it actually holds the freaking whip so it doesn't rotate. And the reason it doesn't rotate, I think, if you look at this clamp versus all the other if you look at this clamp versus all the other fuck, I can't talk. Versus all the other clamps out there, look how wide this is. Now this is the same clamp that they use for their mirrors, for their center mirrors, and pretty much all the Chupacabra off-road products that we actually sell on the website, glifeutv.com. Their clamp is super wide, and I think that super wide clamp is the reason why this doesn't rotate on the cage, on the roll cage tube. Most other clamps that I tried, I would tighten the hell out of them, and then you'd be riding, and the tube, or excuse me, the whip would actually move the clamp, which sucked. Now, because of this big surface area, it's got a lot of clamping force on that roll tube, and that thing ain't going nowhere, I don't think. And we're gonna find out. And this is a big heavy whip. This is a 3/4 inch whip that I had custom made, and yeah, it's gonna have a 360 camera at the top. I'm gonna get a different shot for you guys. Hopefully it'll be better for when I'm close to somebody, or maybe to get a shot of me. I was thinking about making this pole a little bit shorter, like maybe right here, and that will get a good shot of me driving and my passenger, and then obviously in front of us. So just trying to change it up for you guys when we go riding to get a nice shot. And I like the 360 footage. So some people have not liked it, other people's have, but for the most part I've gotten positive feedback from you guys. So my X3 has been great, sitting in the garage not doing anything. You know, like I said, December was busy for me, and January has just been raining. We were supposed to go out riding in the snow with Abraham. Him and his buddy were going to, I think, Arrowhead to go ride. But unfortunately, the snow was not just snow. It was like pouring rain, and it was not going to happen for us. I do have some work that I'm doing to this car now. I tore it apart a little bit before we take it out for the King of Hammers. I got to replace the fuel pump to go with that turbo that we talked about earlier. That's a Desert Storm turbo. Did I talk about that? I don't know. So this is Desert Storm 355 kit that I got secondhand, but it's still in great shape. We got to install that. I got to install the fuel pump. I got some new bezel for this, so we're switching that out a little bit. Over here you can see that's tore apart. Let me grab my light. We got the, I took the valve cover off last night just to get started on it. I got to replace the head studs. I was thinking about doing that on video, but because I can't really take off the bed, it's hard to get a camera angle. The problem is with my machine, taking off the bed requires removing this bumper, and removing the bumper I got to take off the speakers, and it just becomes a whole lot of work that I don't want to do. So yeah, turbo is going to get installed, head studs installed. Obviously we got the new injectors in there for the kit. Tuning, I already have the file set up for that. We are upgrading the intercooler to the newer style intercooler because it's a bit bigger, and really that wasn't the reason. The reason was the tubes are different, and instead of ordering new tubes, I just ended up getting a new fan for the intercooler that I already had because it came with the turbo kit, and just a lot of stuff's going on. I got a couple missing parts and wrong parts, so I was dealing with that. But for the most part, it should be done before the end of the week. Sort of. The biggest problem I'm going to have is the tap clutch. I don't really know how to adjust that tap clutch. So if anybody knows how to adjust the tap clutch, want to get at me, let me know. The tap clutch is a different behemoth. I don't know what the heck I'm doing when it comes to the tap clutch. So as backup, I'm going to order a P drive. And probably order weights from Evo for that, and just use that in the meantime. It's actually a good idea to have a backup when it comes to these primary clutches, because the primary is usually the one that always fails as far as like wear and tear. You get wear on the sheaves, and then on the old school primary clutches, not the old school but the ones that the car came with, it has those buttons that always wear out, and the roller bearing in the middle always wears out and starts seizing up. Anyways, it's nice to have a backup, so that's why I'm gonna have that P drive clutch coming in. I'm supposed to be ordering it tomorrow, so the X3 is good. Just gotta put a little bit of labor into her, a little bit of love, and she'll be back on the road. All right, so we're gonna install this light bar in a second. I want to show you guys what might be the next video, and mainly I've just been waiting for the weather to clear up and not rain on me. But I got a new cage for the kids Razor 200. I think it's gonna be pretty sick to kind of do a build on that car for my kids. We got a couple things: a light bar, a little bit of amber to match dad's car. We got a cage, obviously. I've talked to Andrew over Proline Wraps about wrapping the machine. Probably gonna do pink for the kids. I just got pink seat belts in that box. We'll open them up in a second, but let's show you guys the cage made by TMW, and the window nets are in my attic somewhere. I'm not gonna show you because there's a mess up there, but it's coming with window nets, and I think that's the biggest thing that I'm happy about when it comes to this cage for the kids, because I never want them to get hurt, obviously being a dad. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's gloss black, just like my cage. So the theme here is going to be gloss black with probably a glossy pink, or maybe like a metallic pink. I don't know what the wife has decided yet, but it's going to be very similar to my machine, except pink and a Razor. So you can see the pins that they welded on here, that TMW welded on. Those are the pins that are going to be for the nets. They insert down, and then yeah, it's dope, man. I mean, it's a cage, obviously. Kids Razor, you guys probably don't care about that stuff, but I do care about my kids having fun, and they're gonna have a blast in that machine. Because once I do that, once I do the light bar, once we do the Trooper Cover off-road mirrors that Nick sent over, and we do some cool PRP seat belts in pink, it's gonna look fly. It's also gonna sound really fly because we got a UTV stereo kit, and this isn't available on the website or available on UTV Stereo's website, but if you hit us up, we might be able to set you up with something like this. It's going to be two 6.5-inch speaker pods with a controller, and obviously the amp, and a whole setup for the kids Razor. It's going to be freaking badass. It's going to be loud, way too loud for them, but I think they're going to have a blast. So, bam, here we go. 2 of each. Boom. Oh, wow. I might have to show the wife this. Looks a little purpley. I like it though. It's kind of like a hot pink. Kind of like that Barbie hot pink. We'll show the wife and see what she says. Hey girl.
Here you are.
What do you think about this pink?
belts for your car.
Try them on, fool. Try them on. You like them or not? What do you think about the pink?
I like it.
Yeah? Alright.
That's actually kind of like the color of the wrap that I wanted.
Yeah. Well, I guess those will work. Besides that, we also got a couple more parts coming for the Razor via Geyser Performance. They have a whole bunch of parts for the Razor 200s, and we now have them on the website. We're now a dealer for Geyser Performance, so make sure to go down in the link below, hit up glifeutv.com, and shop some parts for your machine. They have a lot of good parts. Geyser is well known for making high quality parts like TIG welded cages and chromoly cages. They make a lot of good high-end parts. They don't use any cheap materials, so good stuff from Geyser. I'm happy to have them on the website, and thank you to Dusty over there that helped me out with that. A lot of cool stuff on the website. Make sure you use GLife5 for 5% off everything on the website, with some exceptions, but it sucks. Sheesh. Ugh. That's what I'm talking about. Oh no!
You fool.
What an idiot! Fuck! What happened? Why'd it come off? Fucking bastard! Alright, you see me struggling. This is a problem. I thought this light bar was made for this cage, but I guess not. See how the back hits? So I'm not sure if I gotta... Maybe it's gotta be under here? I don't know. I'm just gonna have to force it. Fucking motherfucker, man. Bitch. Fuck this light bar. Oh my god. I just scratched that for nothing. What an idiot I am. Whatever. It looks good. It looks so good. Pissed me off though. Fucking pissed me off. Alright. It's fucking on there. Dude, I destroyed my cage. Look at that. Big old carving. That bums me out so much. So what did we learn? Grab a friend. God damn it. It's not that bad. Terrible idea. Alright, now we can adjust it where we want it. So now the tabs are gonna clear there. I never give up. It's about straight right now. I usually like to angle all the lights everywhere. Actually, a little bit down, believe it or not. Well, I guess it depends. Depends on the terrain. But I noticed that in Glamis, we're on the gas a whole lot more to get the same amount of speed as in the desert. So because of that, the car's digging and doing this, and the lights are pointing up. So I had to point the bumper lights, especially. I had to point them down a lot. But this one I'm gonna point down just a hair, not too much. That looks freaking sexy, and a lot of this is thanks to you guys. So thank you guys for watching these videos, and thank you guys for buying parts on the website. If you guys are watching this and you're gonna buy parts for your machine, why not buy from your boy that shows you how to do stupid stuff in your garage? That's right. We'll see you guys next time. I got a bunch of cool designs coming. Although it's been raining, I haven't been working in the garage and videos in the garage. I have been working on a bunch of cool designs for you guys, for stickers, for shirts. So that's gonna be awesome. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. This one's been long enough. Peace out.